The shooting, which police described as an incident of domestic violence, occurred in front of dozens of spectators and was partially captured on a live stream of the game.
Yes.
Guess. I was gonna say, guess who's back? Back again.
Jamie's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
I freaking left Steamboat because no one wanted to see me anymore, so I moved to Philly. Then I ran out of money, so I'm coming here now so I can hang out with everybody. So,
Hell yeah, dude. He's spitting off the top of the dome. Yeah, dude, straight freestyling.
so
What's in your shirt?
oh, Army of Darkness.
Oh,
Yeah, I got it at the HorrorCon the other day. I was walking past and like, oh, we were just talking about how sick this movie is. I definitely need this shirt. So I got it. Also, we're going to
Army of Darkness kit.
apologize in advance if this episode is a little echoey. We were in this old building and we only had one microphone.
Yep.
Or we had two microphones, but we only had one stand.
Two dudes, one mic.
So we're doing it like this. If it's a little echoey, it's going to be okay because we're in a haunted
Blame it on Ja.
building. Blame it on the rain. But we have a wonderful episode carefully crafted for you today.
And he's right here. I can poke him in the
It's
face.
true.
I'm sorry.
We're going to get started with a shot.
Hey, here we go.
Welcome to a wonderful episode of Horror Whiskey Company. I'm your good friend, Jamie.
Man, I'm your host, Peter.
That's your host. If you've never been here before, we are two horror nerds who are also really into true crime, just like everyone else on the internet. But we do it drunk because we're idiots, just like other people that also do it drunk, but we wanted to do the same thing. So please come and listen to us. If you're not already listening or following, please follow, like, and subscribe. Let this happen for me. Nothing I've ever put forward effort in my entire life has ever worked out. And I really need a win.
This is
Okay.
the time.
I really need a win. You're watching me right now.
Look at this man's face.
Please let me have a win.
Give
I'm
him a
dying
win.
here.
Give him a win.
With
people.
that being said, what are we drinking, Pete?
Well, tonight we are bucking the brand of Horror Whiskey Company. I don't know if we mentioned the name of the show. We are Horror Whiskey Company.
I don't mean me not.
But it's been about 70 degrees in Steamboat for the last 5 or 6 days. Too hot for whiskey. So we are drinking tequila, particularly the old trusty dusty Espolón.
It's pretty wonderful if you've never had it.
Yep.
It's cheaper than all the other ones that add additives.
It's also got skeletons on it. It fits the brand for us. And chickens, because everyone loves pollo.
We're also, I don't know why I keep doing this, but we
Because
are
you're looking for the win, dude. It's the win.
maybe this
right?
is an episode of what we're calling True Crime and Tequila.
Ooh, I like that.
Just throwing it out there.
Wow.
I'm doing a lot of shit with my hands.
It's not a different podcast. It's still Horror Whiskey Company, a.k.a. True Time and Tequila.
True Time.
True Crime,
True Crime and Tequila.
Deal.
Well, with that said, we're drinking Peter's Backseat Beers,
Yep.
also known as the beers that he's had for the last month because he doesn't drink beer. So we have Pacifico and we have a Dos Equis. We don't have a bottle opener, so we're going to figure out how fun it is to
Jamie
open
doesn't know
this
how to
up.
open a bottle without a bottle opener, so
I don't. I
he's
don't.
gonna-
I
he's
can't
gonna
do the
be a little
lighter
baby
trick.
and ask
I
me to
can't
do
do the
it every
lighter
time.
trick. I can't do the. I don't have the grip strength.
It's all right, dude.
Peter thinks he's so funny. that I
I'm
don't have
funny
grip strength.
sometimes, mostly when I'm making fun of you. So,
Mostly.
Yeah.
Well, without further ado,
hey, cheers, dude.
cheers. Good to have you. Good to have you around.
We got
Good to be
Dos
around.
Equis and Pacifico tonight.
Dude, weird. Double decking. And fun thing, I watched a YouTube video where they like blindly rated beers, like
Uh-huh.
light or cheap beers from best to worst. And Pabst came in worst, and then Pacifico came in second to worst.
Really?
And I was like, it was beat out by Bud Light. It was beat out by Miller Lite, Natty Ice, and I'm like,
I've seen a resurgence in Miller Lite recently.
these.
Have you noticed that? It must be a marketing thing.
Well, I think it's because a lot of people like on the other side of the country drink Miller Lite. So Coors Light's really big here
because we're getting the influx.
Yeah, Miller Lite's really big on the East Coast.
That's fair
because it's like a Chicago brand. Or
they're like, I don't know what those stupid mountain things are on the bottle. I'll have one of those things that I can read. Miller Lite, L-I-T-E.
Because that's
I'll have one of those.
Because that's how you spell light, is L-I-T-E. Well, I'm just gonna go into this.
Yeah, so jump right on in.
Another week where we don't have any important true crime update news, other than I read a pretty confusing article about some updates from the Green River Killer.
Really?
Yeah. So mostly there's this woman. Her last name is Lorenzo, and I don't remember her first name, and I don't really want to go through all the different stories I read about to find it for you. So this woman named Lorenzo is writing a book about the Green River Killer.
Okay.
She started in 2020. So this is not a true crime update like I thought.
Okay.
But the reason why it's considered an update is because they're saying that he has confessed to more than the 49 murders that he was charged with in this book that she has coming out.
Okay.
And I will leave you with, she has said that she will never be completely the same again than after what she's had to deal with writing this book.
Is Gary Ridgway still alive?
Apparently, yes.
Wow. Okay. He must be a thrilling interview. A drifter killer? Or I guess he was a trucker killer.
So the good news is this book is slated to be released in July of this year.
Okay.
And it will be called Confessions of the Green River Killer.
Wow, that's a super original title.
Well, you know what? If they ain't broke, don't fix it. That's all I'm going to say.
Man, I wonder what that one's about. That one's not going to be mistaken for any other book.
Let's find her first name while we're talking here.
No, I thought it was just... Di Lorenzo, not just Lorenzo.
Di Lorenzo, that's what I said.
I thought you said her name was Di Lorenzo.
No, I think her last name is Di Lorenzo. See, I can't see shit on it here.
I thought she was maybe related to MC Ren from NWA.
Probably.
Just chilling with the Renzo, rolling in the benzo.
Oh, well, look for Di Lorenzo's book. I can't find her. Maybe she's one of those authors that just doesn't have a last name or a first name. Like artist formerly known as Prince kind of style.
Maria is her name.
Well, would you use the internet?
Yeah, I just asked. I just asked Google. Green River Di Lorenzo. Maria Di Lorenzo is a crime journalist and author known for extensively interviewing Gary fucking Ridgway, the Green River Killer, one of the most prolific serial killers in American history.
Well, there we have it.
There we go.
Thank you, Pete, for doing what I couldn't do.
That is a fun little update. I think, especially after we interviewed Eric Miller, I feel like we don't give enough attention to true crime books. And maybe I'm going to take that upon myself. Because I like the books, man.
Well, I can't read, so that's the issue.
You can read. I've seen.
I'm the documentary guy.
You are the documentary guy, right? Maybe I'm the true crime novel guy. And our tips will touch.
Well, maybe we're here together. So whatever you want to do when we're drunk, that's up to you. I know I promised you one time.
I'm just saying, man. Maybe we get a documentary book at the same time. Or they follow some sequence. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, what the fuck else are we going to talk about next?
We're going into Hell on Earth. I think you have some fun stories for me.
I have two stories that are, I don't want to call them fun. There's one that is a pretty awful case. I think it's one I'm going to lead with. It's a little less true crimey and a little more, I don't want to call it like procedural type of story. But anyways, we have the Jason Hughes case, and this is coming out of Georgia. Now, who Jason Hughes is he was a math teacher and golf coach at North Hall High School. Now, he is the unfortunate victim of a senior prank gone wrong. Now, apparently what happened was this, I'm going to call him teen. Jaden Ryan Wallace is the driver of this vehicle that shows up at Jason Hughes's home. And all the teens pile out of this car and they're about to unload a barrage of toilet paper on Jason Hughes's home.
Okay.
Right? Jason Hughes rushes out of the house, surprises everyone.
Okay.
All the teens jump back into the vehicle and speed away. Well, Jason Hughes, as he's kind of running out into the lawn, gets near the sidewalk and slips and falls into the roadway. And this teen, Jaden Wallace, drives over him and kills him.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's an awful story. This is taking place at the beginning of this month, March 6th. Late at night. It's around 11:30 or so. In just outside of Gainesville, Georgia. But anyways, this case has become like this really kind of eye-opening thing to me. I didn't really know how prosecuting these type of cases, like it's opened my eyes to how cases are prosecuted. So in the aftermath of this whole thing, Jason Hughes's wife, Laura Hughes, who is also a teacher at the school, has come out and has recommended that all the charges be dropped.
Okay.
To this case. Now, up until literally 4 p.m. today, the charges were still vehicular manslaughter.
Okay.
Now, today, the charges were literally dropped. It's why it's not my top of the line story. The charges against Jaden Wallace have been dropped, but for the last few weeks, this kid who accidentally ran over a teacher who, according to his wife, the teacher was really excited to be part of this and wanted to catch the kids in the act. He knew that they were going to be coming, got really excited, ran into the street, knowing that like he was going to cause the kids to freak out, right? And then this horrible accident happens. But for the last 2 weeks, it's been pretty much that this kid, and then so we have Jaden Wallace was being charged with vehicular manslaughter, and then his friends were also being accessories or were kind of tied into the case, and they were all going to be brought on various charges. As of today, the charges have been dropped, but it is this strange thing because immediately the wife came out and said, I do not want charges being brought on these kids, but it's not her decision whether or not charges be brought.
No, it's
right. The prosecutor gets to decide, the state gets to decide whether or not the charges are brought. So I think they did the right thing here. It is still a super sad story, but a weird accident shouldn't end. I mean, this kid was facing 15 years in jail for like vehicular manslaughter. They couldn't necessarily, I think the biggest reason why they didn't pursue anything else is that in Georgia, apparently, a lot of the vehicular manslaughter charges are tied to another crime as well. So
really,
yeah, so you need to be breaking some other law that causes the death of someone, right? That's how they have always defined it, I guess, in the state of Georgia.
So if you just back up over someone and kill them, you wouldn't go to jail.
It would be a different crime. It would be a misdemeanor vehicular assault.
What if you just decided to kill someone by running them over?
That is different. That is actual.
That's still murder?
Like, that is actual homicide, even though you're using a vehicle to do it.
Okay.
This is unintentional vehicular homicide is.
Okay.
So,
Uh-oh.
anyways,
Sorry,
Big
that story did
big
not
yawn.
bore me. Maybe I'm just a tired
Anyways,
boy.
I'm happy to see, like, literally, I had this plan for today, and then as we moved through the day, they came out and said that the charges had been dropped. So I'm happy that these kids' lives aren't ruined from a prank that went bad.
Yeah, exactly.
It's honestly, it seems it's not the most innocent thing in the entire world, but it's pretty innocent, especially the wife claiming that he was not in on it, but knew that it was coming and wanted to, surprise the kids and scare the shit out of them too. It adds excitement for everyone. And to see it go so tragically wrong, I think that it's fitting that they're not going to make these kids pay for this for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, that would
for
suck.
something accidental.
That would
that
suck
happened.
so bad if it was like, yeah, you're going for 15 years for
Yep.
accidentally backing up over someone.
Yep.
All right.
So,
Good to hear it.
you got another one, or should I just roll in my third?
Go ahead, buddy.
All right. So the other case I have is a legitimate true crime case. The Ivan Miller murder case is something that happened at the beginning of this month and involved a 22-year-old man. Now, granted, at this point, this case is so new, he is still just a suspect. He has not been charged. Well, I guess he has been charged. He's not been convicted of anything. But anyways, so he is charged with the murder of 3 separate women in the state of Utah. Ivan Miller is from this very small town of Blakesburg, Iowa. He is kind of known as this sort of drifter who kind of bounces around and isn't known to be like, he doesn't have a job. Anyways, so in
Did they distract you?
yeah,
Those
the
people
people walking
distract
by outside, I got distracted first.
Shiny,
But-
shiny.
Anyways, in early 2026, where I'm thinking it's like sometime at the end of January,
Okay.
Ivan Miller, our suspect, is arrested in Iowa. He is found by a Parks Patrol officer. He had broken into a little cabin on some state park, and the dude opens the door, and this kid is standing there with this big weapon. It's like this huge bolt action rifle. He is not cleared. He doesn't have. He didn't buy this weapon legally,
Mhm.
right? So he is brought up on weapons charges as well as breaking and entering and some theft that was kind of tied into this. I think maybe he like took some stuff that was in the cabin or like used some stuff that wasn't his. So, anyways, he's released in late February without bail. So no bail. They just kind of say, hey, like, you need to come back. We're going to bring you up in these charges, right?
Uh-huh.
So at this point, Miller then leaves the state and decides to go to Utah. Now, while in Utah, he has his truck and he hits a deer,
Oh,
Okay.
dear.
totals his truck,
Okay.
right? He catches a ride back. He arranges with this tow truck driver to catch a ride back to the tow truck yard. And then he says that he will pretty much through the tow yard, sell all the parts or whatever, right? So then he's kind of without a vehicle. He doesn't have the money to buy a new one. So at this point, he leaves the yard without any money and goes to the nearest place that he can find, which is the home of Margaret Olroyd.
You did want to meet. We did one of those things.
I had to get real close there. Okay. So she is an 85-year-old woman. He crashes in a shed behind her house. Like crashes, I mean, sleeps in a shed behind her house for a few days, like 1 or 2 days, and then kind of studies her comings and goings. At one point, though, he decides to sneak into the house to see what she has to offer. Well, Margaret comes home during this time. And instead of doing what a normal person does, either admitting that they're there or just trying to wait it out and hide.
Mhm.
He jumps out from behind this door and murders her with a handgun that he has. Now he steals her vehicle, this old Buick. It's from, I believe, like the late 90s, early 2000s. This woman's 85. The last time she got her car, I don't even know. But anyways, so he leaves, but apparently he doesn't like the car. So as he's driving, he finds this hiking trailhead and pulls up there. And this is where he encounters Linda Dewey and Natalie Graves. It is an aunt and a niece. She is Natalie is 35. Linda, I believe, is 64.
Okay.
They are out for a hike, and he immediately just gets out of the car, starts gunning them down. Then apparently the shots don't kill Linda, so he stabs her with a knife that he has, and then proceeds to steal the vehicle that they were driving, which is like a brand or a newish Subaru. So a few days go by. So we're talking about on the 4th and 5th of March is when he was at Margaret Olroyd's. Now it is the 6th of March, and the husbands of these two women know that the girls are going hiking together, show up at this place where we know that they're going hiking. They don't see the car, but their bodies aren't hidden well at all. There's like huge blood trails coming from the parking lot down into a drain ditch.
Jesus.
So anyways, they pretty much call the police immediately and say, hey, like I have this app on my phone. I can literally track where the vehicle is.
Okay.
At this point, sheriffs get involved as well as state police, and they notice that, okay, well, the vehicle has gone from Utah down into Arizona, and then they eventually track it all the way up to Pagosa Springs, Colorado.
Ooh.
And which is still a ways from where we are. It's not that close.
It's like 7
really.
8 hours.
But what I thought was really cool about this, and that I think deserves a lot of credit, is that when this initial case happened, police advised everyone in the county to pretty much lock down. And they said, do not go outside. We don't know what's going on. There's someone that is running around killing people. The next day, all government officials were relieved of work. They didn't have to go into work.
Is that what relieved of work means? You don't have to go to work?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Sorry.
So anyways, I don't know. I just thought it was a complete departure from what we normally see, where we'll just go as like business as usual. They're like, oh yeah, nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. They're like, no, don't go out. Everything's bad out there. Just stay home. So,
kind of reminds me of like Richard Ramirez when he went missing, and the whole town was like, "We're gonna fucking get him!"
Yeah,
and like every single person, like within like a 5-block radius,
just kept calling in.
Well, they literally like went out and like fucking people tracked him down and caught him. Yeah,
it's crazy. Kind of the same thing. Although they didn't catch him.
Oh.
The people didn't catch him, but they tracked him and they found him not far from where the vehicle was found. But anyways, we catch the killer, and the initial reports that we get from investigators they're asking him why he did it. And it said that he initially, all he would say, it just had to be done. Right. People were like wondering what that even means. Well, it turns out that it had to be done related to him needing to get back to Iowa because his hearing was on the 8th of March. He wanted to get back for his hearing for the guns charges in Iowa. Now, I should also say that both times he was kind of taken without incident. Even the park ranger that got him, he like walked in the door, he had the gun in his face and was like, oh yeah, I know I'm in trouble. I shouldn't be here. My bad. Same thing here. So it's like, oh yeah, I know I'm in trouble.
That way, not me.
You're here. They're there. But anyways, I just thought that this case was one. It's crazy, and definitely some psychological issues that are going to be interesting as far as prosecuting this case goes. But it's a crazy story to think that this guy went so far out of his way just so that he could try to make it back for some misdemeanor charges that he had in another state.
Well, he didn't want to get arrested.
For sure. But you can't, I mean, he murdered 3 people so that he could, in his own justification, make it back to Iowa so that he could be present for his trial on the guns charges that he was maybe going to go to jail for in the first place.
Yeah, and now he's going to jail for a long time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's going to jail. Long time.
Would you say this is the craziest story you've ever heard?
It's not the craziest story I've ever heard.
All right, dig it.
It's pretty crazy, though.
So, I have a story that happened last month.
Ooh.
I don't know if you've heard about the Pontucket hockey shooting. So,
I got an update about it.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about it.
So, February 16th, a mass shooting occurred at Dennis M. Lynch Arena in Pontucket, Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's in the United States. That's what it says in the sentence.
It's literally where Family Guy takes place.
In Pontucket? Where are you going?
Pontucket. I'm getting you your key so I can open the beer.
So, 56-year-old Robert Dornaga opened fire on her family. This is wrong. This is why you don't use ChatGPT. All right. Come back to me.
Come back to me. It's almost easy.
I am in trouble. Where are you at? Give me a second. This is not fun for me.
Anyways, I do remember getting an update on this and was like, I think I was at work when it happened, so I didn't get to see it, and then honestly kind of forgot about it.
So, the shooter is Robert, also known as Roberta. This is a man with the name Roberta. That's what just confused me. But it's actually...
Wait. What?
Robert Dorgan. So, Robert Dorgan opened fire and killed his ex-wife and their adult son, and then shot himself. And so he left 3 other people hospitalized and in critical condition. So one of the injured victims, identified as his ex-wife's father, died in the hospital on February 25th. The shooting, which police described as an incident of domestic violence, occurred in front of dozens of spectators and was partially captured on a live stream of the game.
Yeah, dude, Live Barn. That's crazy.
Live Barn?
Yeah, it's like this. It's pretty much like I don't know if it's global, but it's certainly national.
Mm-hmm.
Most rinks these days, because beer leaguers love watching themselves be really bad at hockey, have like a literal, like a webcam pretty much that records what's going on at the rink at all times, so that they can watch themselves play. So, I mean, even at the Steamboat rink,
Well, I'm sure.
there's this website. It's called Live Barn. That's what they call ice rinks and hockey lingo, barns. So yeah, this would 100% be caught on a live feed. The reason why you were having
Did you
some
find it?
confusion, Robert Dorian is a transgender.
Oh, okay. Also known as Roberta.
Yes.
Okay. My bad. I'm just like I'm a dumb old person. I'm just like,
Yeah.
what? This is not so. Robert is now transitioned.
Yeah.
Now goes by her.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
And-
And so she shot her ex-wife,
Yep.
her adult son, and then
Oh my God.
killed herself.
That is so awful.
Wow. I just like my whole Wyoming just showed right there. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
What do you mean?
What are you with
A girl or a boy? Just tell me one.
Wow. Either way, this is a pretty crazy story.
Yeah, that's also just. What was the reason on it? Sorry, I was looking this up, so I may have.
It doesn't say any reasoning at all. It just says, I'm sure like they're calling it domestic violence.
Oh.
She just came in and shot her ex-wife.
That's pretty fucking awful.
There might be some mental health issues going on with this.
Could be. Yeah. I don't. That's
But I'm not like a doctor. I don't know anything, but it seems like to be able to walk in and kill your son and to kill your ex-wife.
yeah. That's a pretty
And yourself.
aggressive move there.
So yeah, maybe we can know some more at a later date.
It sounds like one of those things. Maybe we'll get into updates.
Yeah. At that point, let's go into fake.
It's just not
news.
you know,
Let's go into our horror
shoot
news.
the puck. Don't shoot bullets.
And you know what's funny is since I've been back, I've been working quite a bit, so I haven't really watched a movie other than I watched a horror movie on the airplane here,
Flying out.
and I had to look it up because I don't remember what movie I watched. So
this is gonna be a great.
it's not gonna be a review. It's just, I guess it was that either I watched too much horror movies or it was that not monumental that I just don't remember exactly what it was.
That's fair.
And it was like a kind of recent movie that came out, and I cannot for the life.
You can't figure out what movie you watched? Oh, I thought you actually had it pulled up, and I thought you figured it out. You have no idea.
I looked it up. I tried to look it up.
You don't know anyone?
I can't think of anything. And I
weird.
See, you can't find it either, right?
I've never. Well, yeah, but like I'm just looking this up. If I had legs, I'd kick you.
No.
Nuremberg.
Go to Show All. See, I have no idea what I watched. Oh yes, that's what it was.
Do you watch 5 Minutes at Freddy's too?
I watched 5 Nights at
There it is. We got there. All right. Super unmemorable.
Wow. Yeah, I guess it was.
Is that real?
Yes.
That was it?
Yeah, I watched 5 Nights at Freddy's too. Oh, this is such a bad episode. When I was on the plane, I watched 5 Nights at Freddy's too.
Right.
And to say it was memorable, I would say maybe not. Pretty mid plot line.
Okay.
Great cinematography.
Yeah. Super fun.
McKenna Grace. We love her. She is the girl in Scream 7 or Scream 6 that gets shot. She's also about to play Daphne in the new live action Scooby-Doo.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, she was Nancy's daughter in Scream 7. That's what it was. And
she's not.
Yes, she was.
Wait, Nancy's daughter?
Nev Campbell's daughter.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I thought that. No, that's not right.
Well,
I'm looking at it right now.
I did forget about which movie I watched something.
That's fair. No, Isabel May is Tatum, right? This is just her friend.
Oh. Well, so she's in Scream 7.
Fair. Yes, she is in Scream 7. She's her like best friend.
Oh, okay. Well, so she's one of the main characters in this movie.
Interesting. Okay.
Have you seen this one yet?
No, I haven't. Which I have seen the first one. It's one of those ones. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's family friendly, but it's close enough.
This is still PG-13, I'm pretty sure.
Wasn't Matthew Lillard in that? Wasn't he the bad guy in the first one?
No, he's the bad guy in the second one.
Are you sure?
Yes. He is definitely the
Are you
dad.
Spoiling this?
Yeah, why not? He's the dad of McKenna Grace, his character, in 5 Nights at Freddy 2. He might have also been the bad guy in the first one.
Yeah, he's the bad guy in the first one. I'm like 80% sure.
Well, it makes sense because he's the one that like was the killer in the first movie. That, like all the robots.
And then she shows up and see, they're doing like a whole Scream thing with this where it's all family related.
Well, you know what's really funny about this second movie is one of the dads from the other kid that died in Freddy Fazbear's is Skeet Ulrich.
Really?
Yeah. In 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Who is directing this movie? Who's producing it? I'm just like super curious because I mean, Scott Cawthon.
They're also opening it up for a third movie, and like there was like a
He just wrote the series.
Oh.
Or wrote the game.
There's going to be some sort of new spoiler for the third movie that like has to do with stuff from the game, and everyone was really excited about that. I had no idea because I've never played the games.
I haven't either.
But yeah, I also saw Ski Ultra at the.
No, you didn't. You didn't tell me that
at the horror
con.
Well, he was there, and there was a line for people to get his autograph, and I just like walked past it. So I'm like, I'm not gonna.
We're only doing an episode on Scream right now. It's definitely not worthwhile to talk to him.
Well, it was $80 for a fucking picture you take with your phone.
Oh,
I'm not gonna do
good
that.
for him.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess he hasn't had like a super lucrative acting career, so
I don't think anything else other than Scream that I know him in.
I'm looking it up right now.
I figured you were.
Yeah. Let's see here.
He also looked like he had quite a bit of Botox, like we said.
He's in The Craft. He's in Riverdale.
Well, he was in The Craft at the same time with Nev Campbell in the first Scream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's not a lot recent. Riverdale, and then he's getting credits in the new Scream movies, although he's just an apparition.
Yep.
And then
doesn't mean that he wasn't acting.
Yeah. Ew, not in the first one.
So, if you're on a plane and they have that option, maybe watch it.
Check it out. If you literally don't want to remember it, if you want to forget your flight ever happened, put on Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Well, I might go ahead and edit that whole part out. And more news, Undertone, which we were supposed to go watch.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, hey, I don't know. This seems like not that exciting of a movie about a ghost blogger.
Yeah.
Has been hit with rave reviews.
What?
Saying it is a very extremely scary, like auditory movie.
See, this is something that like I was maybe suspecting was going to be the case, because if it was bad, it's going to be bad and everyone's going to know it's bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's about a podcaster and her co-host pretty much like experiencing a haunting. Right? So I was like, hey, dude, we should go see it. It's like us. It's going to be a really bad movie, and no one's going to give a shit if it's bad.
Yes.
Because the premise isn't great anyways, right? But if it's good, it's going to be really good and everyone's going to love it because it's going to take what you thought was going to be bad and make it good. So that's not surprising to me. Okay.
I think we need to go watch it at some point of our lives.
It's called Undertone.
Undertone, yep. So if you haven't checked it out, like we haven't,
it's getting
let's go check it out.
I'm super curious.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see, he just lied to you about shit? What are you, Owen Wilson? Wow. Moving on. So, ready or not,
here I come. 2.
Here I come.
We'll be caveat that with 2 because there's 2 in it, but I don't really know how they're marketing it.
Well, by the time you see this episode, it will be out for a week, and it has hit in its first 100 reviews as 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, which we know other movies that did that was like Weapons. What was another one that hit like 100%? Was also 28 Years Later hit at 100. So this might be a pretty badass movie. Which, have you seen the first one?
Released it yet, though?
No, it's not out until tomorrow.
Okay.
But I'm excited to watch it. I enjoyed the first one.
Oh, the first one was awesome.
There's a few things that were like, okay, but like, so this character is also in a Scream movie. That's what gets confusing.
Yeah, I was like, what is...
She's in Scream 6, correct?
I'm trying to look this up.
She's the girl that gets killed by the guy that's trying to be the murderer, and then they also murder him later.
Wait, say that again.
Is it
Catherine Newton?
Catherine Newton. She looks.
No. You're talking about Samara Weaving.
Yeah, I'm looking about Samara Weaving.
Yeah, our main character.
Yes.
Yeah, because I remember watching Scream 6 when you're talking.
Yeah,
and like it starts out with like, oh yeah, like, and then our Ghostface goes home and takes his mask off, and it's like, whoa, like we're gonna know who Ghostface is for this movie. And
no, he took his mask. He took his mask off like in the alley, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it was in the alley. But anyways, we got revealed to who Ghostface actually was. But anyways, it turned out not the case. Anyways, Samara Weaving's fantastic. She's in like, I don't know, she's borderline like turning into a scream queen, I would say.
Yes.
She has the Babysitter series.
Yes.
Ready or Not 2, Scream 6. I don't know. I don't know a ton of these other movies.
Well, there's also The Girl in Companion is also doing kind of the same thing, as well as the Girl in Weapons.
Yeah.
So those are like kind of similar to great new scream queens.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
would you say she's your favorite coming out right
now? No, I don't think it's. You're gonna be really hard pressed to compete with Jenna Ortega.
You think she's in the new stream? She's better. Yeah, I get. Yeah, she's also in Wednesday.
Dude, she is like dominating, like the big name. Like I know that she wasn't in the new Scream, but that was because of solidarity with Melissa Barrera. But like Jenna Ortega is like pretty much the big name. Like if you want a big horror movie, you put Jenna Ortega in it.
Yeah, you can't. So you can't fight Israel. It's not allowed.
It's apparently it's a big deal.
Genocide is not something you should try to say is a bad thing.
If you want acting roles, I guess.
If you want acting roles, I guess not.
Yeah.
Well, also a big horror news is the Oscars were last week, and horror is cleaned up.
It's coming back.
We've been saying this all last year that we thought horror had made a significant comeback and was killing it. And this year at the Oscars, we saw specifically 3 movies that we talked about in our top. They ended up being nominated for 28 different awards, and they won. Looks like 8.
3.
They won 8.
4, 5, 6. Yeah.
So Sinners won 4 with Best Actor, Best Screenplay, Best Cinematography, and then I don't understand.
Frankenstein has 3 cinematography.
Frankenstein won 3 for Best Production Design, Best Costume Design, and Best Makeup and Hairstyle.
Yep.
And then Weapons came home with Best Supporting Actress as Amy Madigan, who played
and Gladys.
That's,
I think, the biggest surprise.
That's huge.
I guess there was a couple people, like the Best Actor category was pretty crazy that Michael B. Jordan was able to take home Best Actor.
Yeah, over like Leo in One Battle After Another.
One Battle After Another.
Did you watch that movie?
No, I haven't seen it. It's literally like the very, very top of the list. I have 2 that I have to watch. There's Eddington and there's One Battle After the Next.
See, I watched both of those.
Or One Battle After Another.
I watched both of those back to back, and I also, like I
don't tickle your fancy.
I didn't. Yeah, it's not for me.
Yeah.
Even though, like someone like Sean Penn in One Battle After Another was some of the best acting I think I can recall in a long time.
He definitely got the Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah, I would not doubt that
win there.
I would not doubt that he won because he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And he was also ripping darts during the Oscars, which was awesome.
That's really funny. Anyways, I was just super surprised. Like, it's a little bit surprising to me that Michael B. Jordan won.
Yeah.
Because it's a horror movie. But he was obviously, one, playing 2 characters and 2 distinctly different characters. But he was so good that it's not surprising to me so much.
Amy Madigan? Do you know who episode he was up against?
I can look that up real quick.
You don't have to, but yeah, but Amy Madigan winning that was like Best Supporting Actress. I did not see that coming.
Yeah,
because she wasn't in the movie that much, but like
interesting. Not a huge. I'm, and I don't mean to like disparage anything here, but we have Michael B. Jordan, Timothée Chalamet and Marty Supreme, Leo, obviously One Battle After Another, Wagner Moura from The Secret Agent, which I didn't see, as well as Ethan Hawke and Blue Moon, which I also didn't see.
Well,
I feel like there was a lot of crazy movies that came out this year, like big movies, and it's surprising that those are the ones that were nominated. But who knows? I'm just a dumb idiot.
Me as well. Well, we spend most of our time watching horror, so that makes sense that we don't know all these other movies other than like the big ones.
Yeah, we should also give a shout out. K-pop Demon Hunters did take Best Animated Feature. There's demons and monsters in it as well as K-pop. So they took best animated feature as well as best original song. Golden.
Do you like that song?
Oh, I fucking love that
And I
song,
can
dude.
tell.
It is so good.
You were such a fucking
We're
child.
going up, so golden. Anyways, that song slaps. That's not to take away from anything that Horror did.
Jessie Buckley won Best Actress in Hamnet, but makes you tell you that she's the one that plays. She plays the bride.
The bride. Okay.
Which Bride is getting shit on so hard. Everyone hates it, but
because they don't like Christian Bale.
No, there's nothing about that. They're shitting on Maggie Gyllenhaal for like it being a boring story, but it's like literally it's a copy and
Poor
paste.
Maggie Gyllenhaal. She just like literally can't ever get a win. I feel like everyone shits on Maggie Gyllenhaal forever.
I thought it was too long, but I also thought it was like I said last episode or last banter episode that Jessie Buckley the acting in this is so good.
Yeah.
So much threat. So Frankenstein, we said we already went there. Perfect.
Yep. Yeah, and like we thought, like the cinematography. I guess cinematography was not. That was Sinners, right?
Best production design, best costume design, and best makeup. Yes.
Okay.
Which was awesome. But the cinematography in that, like, hate it or not, like for that whole music scene in the middle, like
literally just it won it for them.
Oh yeah, that whole part was beautiful. Even if you're like, okay, this is weird. There's all these different things, and they don't explain the summoning of how he conjures different things by his musical talent. They don't really put anything other than that, like a couple of little things. It was still beautiful.
Yeah.
Now that we talked about things that are kind of coming out, the only other thing that I saw that I wanted to poke at is that they're coming out with a Faces of Death movie.
Are they remaking it or are they
they're remaking it? So
it was a requel.
No, it's a remake. So the first movie was 1978.
Yeah.
And then for my entire childhood, it was just Faces of Death were like videos you could watch of people actually dying.
Yeah.
And they would come out like there was like 400 of them. I feel like there was
a lot.
They would come out and they were always in
I remember the original.
They were in the porn section. You'd sneak into the porn section growing up as a kid, and there would be Faces of Death movies and pornos. You might be too young for that.
Oh no!
Is there a video store here?
Well, yeah, dude. It used to be where the carpet shop is now.
What was it called?
Blockbuster, dude.
Oh, is this a Blockbuster?
Yeah, we had Spiro's in Oak Creek as well.
Okay.
You get like there was like 20 or 30 movies from Spiro's you could get. Not much though.
Okay.
A lot of Ninja Turtles, I remember.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And the other one I'm excited about is They Will Kill You is coming out end of this month, which looks awesome. It's the same premise of Ready or Not, I feel.
Interesting.
Where she's like a maid for
we've
like rich elite. Yeah.
I think.
This comes out
unless
on
this
27.
chick, Zazie Beetz, was in.
Oh, she's in Deadpool. She was the young girl in Deadpool. Oh.
I just only know because I was like, that's a silly name.
Zazie. It's a little Zazie
Beetz.
He knows a little Zazie. Well, moving on. I am doing questions of the crypto stuff.
Whoa! What a guy.
My question to you is,
oh man,
if you had to survive one horror movie universe, what are you picking?
I had to survive one horror movie universe. See, like that's a tough one because I want to say that I would want to go into like the Chucky universe. I think Chucky's too smart for me. I think he's gonna definitely kill him because like I want to think that I could just like boot that doll as far as I could, but he does like all kinds of traps and tricks and stuff like that. Man, I think I could probably survive. Texas Chainsaw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just don't go to Texas.
Yeah, exactly. You just don't go there. It's pretty regionally located. Leatherface, I don't feel like is much of a traveler. He's kind of a homebody.
Yeah. He's also a big boy, so he can't really follow you that hard.
Yeah. And like, right now I'm like, I guess it depends. If I'm right now in my prime, but in my prime, I could just outrun him, dude.
Oh yeah,
He's really slow.
Very slow.
Yeah, like he kind of sneaks up on you, but like, it's just, I've never been to Texas. I think I survived that one.
Fair enough. All right.
Jigsaw, definitely done.
So what's worse, being hunted or being possessed?
Oh man, definitely possessed. I don't think you like, mostly because I don't think I'm escaping that. I think I'm just being like, come on, demons, it's your turn. Like I'm kind of over it. Your turn. I don't really want to fight that hard. You guys can just have this body. I'm tired.
All right. So
I'm tired. I don't want to fight anymore. Demons, take my body. Hunted, I'm like, oh man, I got to keep running. Like, I don't want to die. I guess I'll just keep on running away from this guy that's chasing after me. Demons, they're already inside you. You just got to decide if you want to keep fighting them. You know what? Sometimes you get tired.
well, I've been fighting my demons this whole time. So maybe
I guess that's true. Cheers.
Cheers. Well, my last question to you.
3?
That's it.
Wow.
This one's going to be the hardest one, too. What is the dumbest decision ever made in horror history?
Oh, my God. I think the dumbest decision ever made in horror history has got to be Halloween Resurrection, where they decide to go back to the Michael Myers house and make a documentary / reality TV show of it. I think that's pretty stupid. It's pretty obvious that you're not going to have a good time there. And even if Michael Myers isn't there, it's not a good setting for a reality TV show. I don't think. You got something better? Because you've had time to sit with this question.
Well, I was thinking about like the entire It Chapter 2. Like all of them.
They all come back?
Yeah. But like he kind of draws them all back as his show.
Yeah. I don't know. There's like a whole bunch of stuff that we've kind of learned in like exploring the lore of not just the Stephen King universe, but like the It franchise, or I guess I should flip those almost, like the It franchise as well as the Stephen King universe, where we have like is it a demon? No, it's like, who's the turtle that protects everyone?
It's also the god.
Yeah.
Open me, daddy. Pop me open. Pop me open. Give me an open.
Okay,
hey, man.
I'm going.
Hey, man, give me an open.
Okay. So Maturin is this like protective god for the children of Derry who are pretty much there to fight Pennywise, because Pennywise is also another ethereal god-like being. So they're in constant war with each other. So I don't know if they really have a choice, right? Like, especially even in like the books, like they don't even remember really fighting Pennywise the first time.
Because you literally forget until you get back to Derry.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's Pennywise's. I haven't finished the book yet because it's so fucking long. But I don't know if that's Pennywise's decision or if that's Matern's decision, almost like protecting them from keeping them afraid to go back. Like they kind of remember it. It's like a weird haze, but then they get back to Derry and they all of a sudden are like, oh yeah, no, all of this stuff I think really happened. But I don't know if that's Matern's decision or Pennywise's decision. Anyways, I don't know if it's their fault.
Yeah, as I said, I was going to say, it's a dumb decision to come back.
Yeah.
But I literally think they had no choice. So I would say that Halloween Resurrection is definitely a dumber thing that they did.
That's a pretty stupid decision, I feel like.
Yes.
What other really good ones would be like really dumb decisions? I think there's got to be some in the Halloween franchise. I just can't remember.
Or even
right now,
Friday the 13th. A lot of times.
Oh, that's what I meant to say. Actually, it's Friday the 13th.
We can just say most of the time in slasher movies, there was something very fucking stupid that happened.
Yeah, like in Jason X when they take him up into space.
That's
pretty dumb. I don't remember the plot line of Freddy versus Jason. I remember liking the movie a lot, but I feel like it was a dumb plot line to start the movie.
They
But it was a
also,
really fun movie.
sidebar, they just gave us a teaser of the Crystal Lake series
Oh, really?
coming out on Peacock.
Oh, I'm excited about that. Mostly because I think that what these series, at least the ones that are done well, have done, they've expanded the like genesis or the lore
Mhm.
around it, which is stuff that I'm super into. Like we were talking about, like we just watched, Welcome to Derry, and it like takes it and just blows it up even more. So like we get into like the nitty gritty details of like how these things are happening.
Exactly.
So excited about
Ribbon
that.
in my hair. All right. With that being said, I think I'm done talked as much as I can freaking done talk.
Let's freaking done talk about it no more.
I'm
dude.
freaking done talking about it no more. So please, if you're not as done as we are about talking and listening to us talk, please come back now. You hear?
You
Come
heard?
give us another listen. Give us one of those likes. Give one of those subscribes.
Hey, just so we should, because I talked with someone this last week, and they were like, "Oh, I didn't subscribe because I don't have any money to give you guys." I was like, "Oh wait, that's a different thing. This is not a Patreon thing,
No.
right? Just go to YouTube and click the subscribe button
Or the
thumb button, either like the plus button or the thumb button. That's all you got to do. You don't have to pay us anything.
If you want to pay us something, that's a different thing.
Yeah,
But all we're asking for is that little hit.
yeah, literally just go on your friends'
Awesome.
phones.
Where's
Your grandma? She's like, "Dear, where are we going?" And you're like, "I don't know. I'm looking at something real quick. I'm trying to find what direction we need to head. You need to go east. But what you need to do is go on her phone, actually, you don't even download the YouTube app. Create an entire account for your grandma. Like and subscribe to like all 64 of the episodes, as well as the podcast in general. It literally will only take you like an hour probably or like maybe 20 minutes to do all of that. So 20 minutes could make us billionaires.
Not hard. I don't want to be I don't think it's going to make us a billionaire off of a saturated horror and true crime market.
We could,
but I would at least like to be a thousandaire from this. So
if we get 1 billion subscribers, I'll eat Elvira.
He'll eat
the chia pet.
He'll eat that entire ceramic and probably die.
Yeah.
So
it's your guys' fault.
Maybe don't die, Pete.
Yeah.
All right. Send us back. Pour some of these.
All right. We'll just have a little bit of that and hit the dusty trail. Heading to True Crime and Tequila.
The Horror Whiskey Company. Please stay weird.
Stay wicked. And most importantly,
stay wicked. I'm done paddling out of this.